This ain't a game. This is life and death, baby. Come on.
Okay, welcome everybody to the weekly crypto game. I'm here again with Pietro and Shane, our two amazing people from SwissBorg Ventures. How are you guys doing today?
First of all, Pietro, did he say game? What does this guy think he is? He gets a new haircut and now he's talking about a game. This ain't a game. This is life and death, baby. Come on, a game. We're not playing games at SwissBorg Ventures.
Yeah, very good to be here again. I mean, I share Shane's sentiment, I think, and his energy as well. I like it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this done, man. Let's kick this off in fine style.
Wonderful. Okay, so you know the games of the rules. We're going to do a thumbs up, thumbs down, or sideways, depending on what we think about the token. This is also completely our own opinions. It doesn't reflect SwissBorg Ventures, SwissBorg at large. This is just our own personal sentiment based on the week that we've had and the week to come. So first off, we got the behemoth, the classic, Bitcoin in 3, 2, 1.
I can't even see your hand, Alex. Get your hand out. Let's go.
I didn't see your hand either.
Give your votes.
Okay.
Bullish, baby. Bullish. You shoot it off, Petro.
So I just think sideways, just comparatively. I don't mean that I'm not very bullish on Bitcoin, but it just means that compared to some other larger tokens, I'm rather neutral on it. I think, for example, Ethereum will have a much more interesting price action. And therefore, and a couple of others closer in the top 10. So yeah, doesn't mean I'm not bullish, but yeah, I prefer holding some others at the moment.
Listen, that's a very fair comment. We've seen Bitcoin in the last 30 days up about 15%. It actually really feels now that it's somewhat struggling to break above that 25,000 mark. I was expecting to see a breakout above 25,000, but it really feels like it's having some issues. Within the last 48 hours, we did have a big sell-off on big volume, knocking it down to about 23,000. It was trending higher, no surprises there. As we've seen high correlation to the equity markets. You know, when you look at something like the NASDAQ, it's rallied 20% off its lows. Bitcoin has a higher beta, so I was expecting this to really break above that 25,000, but it's really seeing a consolidation. However, it's still got a 40% market dominance. You know, I'm all about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will never go to zero, because when it gets to $1, I'll buy up every single one of them. I'm a Bitcoin bull to the end. I'll go down with this ship because I have conviction. I believe in code we trust, so I am bullish, thumbs up on Bitcoin.
I mean, there's nothing more to add. I'm just going to go to the next token. That was too good. Okay, so for the second token, we have Ethereum in 3, 2, 1. Cast your votes.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Pietro, go ahead and take it first.
Okay, I think there might be a small sell the news scenario around the time that the merge does happen. I do think that. But when that happens, right after that, I see a very, very bullish future for Ethereum. And therefore, it will have a slow downward trend close to the news, but that's about it. The rest is upward, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a very event-driven situation. We have seen Ethereum go from around the $900 to pretty much double in price. I think a lot of people realized it was oversold, and it was oversold just with all the debacle that we've seen in the markets over the last 2 months. Not surprising. I am bullish long-term on Ethereum. And I personally think that, any opportunity to buy this. But remember, it has gone up, doubled in, the last short period of time. And I think it is very much in crypto, buy the news, sell the fact type situation. But it's event driven. But if you're long term like we are, there's no better place to buy Ethereum than on the SwissBorg app. So it's simple, secure, and seamless. So get downloading, get buying, not financial advice.
So true. And I think the only reason why I have a bit of a other perspective on it is that I see an opportunity for a short gamma, sort of. So there has been tremendous buy pressure since it was a bit too oversold, nearly up 100% in the last 30 days, up 40. I I think definitely it's a situation where it's a bit buy the rumor, sell the news. Therefore, I see an opportunity for a bit of a short where people long positions are already priced out. So that's my take on it. But long term, ETH supporter definitely, in all transparency, went in and bought some, exactly as Shane said, on the SwissBorg app. Because as soon as it dips, or as soon as there's a good entry point, I mean, I just want to grow my bag on it.
Fundamentally, it's the driver for DeFi. And when you've seen what's happened to the DeFi space, it performed absolutely perfectly in this recent market sell-off, unlike a lot of CeFi protocols and institutions. DeFi, yet again, acted exactly like it should have, and the real driver for that is Ethereum. So I think it got sold off in a risk-off environment, overdone, obviously. So I'm bullish.
100% agree, and I mean that's what SwissBorg is. It's the bridge into DeFi. So if you want to participate in DeFi in the best way, SwissBorg is the way to go. Third, we have up Cardano in 3, 2, 1. Pietro, take the lead.
So Cardano, I don't know. It's price performance just like recently, and recently means like going back a year even, always been sluggish compared to the rest. It has this incredible ecosystem, and the founder is quite a visionary, and it has an incredible amount of potential. But even to be like, like top 3 kind of level, or be like really the Ethereum killer. But price performance wise, we haven't seen that kind of traction yet. And I mean, short-term developments, again, it's just lacking something. And therefore, again, I would rather maybe, hold some other tokens. I still, on a macro perspective, I'm very, very bullish on the crypto market overall in the medium to long term. So actually, a majority of the tokens, especially the larger cap ones, the ones that are solid, that have a foundation, I would gladly hold. But comparatively speaking, of course, we have to make smart choices where we can. So I would rather hold Ethereum, for example.
Yeah, I agree. If you were to compete against Ethereum, I probably think Ethereum will have more of an event-driven upside. Cardano, I've always loved. I like the team. I like what Charles has done. Slow to ship product, obviously with the complex nature of Cardano, but they've built an absolute behemoth of a team. Short term or long term, I'm bullish on it, but probably from a comparative reward, there is probably other tokens, but there is no shame in owning Cardano. It is a behemoth of the smartest guys in the room and in the crypto space. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the growth of Cardano.
Yeah, and I'm sideways. I'm just I'm holding it. I love it. The team, the founder. I like that they have a bit. They remind me of like an early Apple compared to Microsoft.
Yeah.
They're the runner-up, the underdog currently, but I think they have a real vision, and I admire them for them and want to support that. Okay, fourth on our list is one with a huge community and one that's very much talked about for good and for bad. We have XRP in 3, 2, 1.
I'm just going to be nice.
Now, for me personally, to be honest, it's not one that I've been following much as of late. It's not one that I've seen recent developments that, let's say, caught my eye or interested me too much. So, I mean, it is one of the larger ones. It is one of the most talked about, largest communities, etc., etc. But yeah, don't really have a firm opinion on it at the moment. I'm going sideways.
Yeah, I think it's been kind of challenging and for XRP, and not something that I have exposure to or I'm up to speed on. Wish those guys all the best, and let's see how it goes. Obviously, they really got oversold just with the market, so slight recovery, which is good. But wish them all the best.
I guess we're all waiting for like the SEC and how their ongoing legal trials, that seems to be the longest story in history, or at least in crypto, how that pans out. Besides that, I think it's sort of a sit and wait and see what pans out. Okay, last one of the day. We got to wrap this up. We have Shiba Inu in 3, 2, 1.
There's one simple reason. I mean, even in the stock market lately, there's been a sudden resurgence of the meme rally push. And I think as people, let's say, are less fearful of market conditions and things stabilize a little bit, these kind of corners of the market starts to become interesting again. And once we see that in the stock market, I think a very similar thing can happen again in the crypto market, to the point of even, let's say, something like Dogecoin all of a sudden gaining attraction again. So yeah, interesting scenario again.
Never underestimate the power of the crowd, and Shiba is exactly that. What else it does, I'm not really too sure, but the numbers never lie. This is already up about 55% in the last 7 days, and done about 47% in the last 30 days. So obviously high beta. A lot of fund flows into this, and it is a momentum play. So good luck to them. I don't think anybody takes it too serious, even the founders of Shiba, which is great. But it is a tool to buy and sell, and it does have an overall momentum and sentiment for the market. So listen, good luck to anybody who owns it, wants to own it, buy it, sell it. Have fun, and only invest what you can afford to lose.
100%. And I think that is a perfect note to end on. I want to thank both of you so much for participating in this week of the crypto game. I want to remind viewers again that this is just us having fun. This is not financial advice. It doesn't reflect any market outlook. It's just our own personal sentiment. Thank you all so much, and see you again next week.
Awesome. That's a wrap. Yeehaw. Let's go.